Okay, we're going after the final group of Scrapass, which are basically miners. Miners with a different name. Hmm, I'm still going to use the same exit spot, even though it's not all that convenient for where we need to go. But it's more or less cleared out. There's only one guy here, which is fairly easy to evade. Famous last words. Yeah, scream all you want. Okay. Once we've reached the last group, we need to make a choice. Do we want to stay here and try to reach the basically missing 2 knights, and or they're carrying or not? We might not have a choice on that. The ore seems to be the only reason the paladins are here, so I doubt they'll give up on that. I think our first objective should be to secure the little house we can see on the map. I know it was a hunting lodge in Gothic 1, so I'm hoping it might still have a bed. If we could secure that, we would have a very good position to finish things. It's right in the middle of the city and the target we have to go for. We'll try to evade unnecessary fighting too. A few lizards here, I think that's pretty much it. Quite sure what's the best place to go with. Don't want to go there. There. That goes to the same place, right? Pretty much. I think there's flies and wolves here, so creatures on our level definitely. There's a couple of boxes there. Definitely something we want to look into. Wolves, flies. The opponents here aren't exactly high level. Where is this going? There is a more small valley there that could have something. It's a dead end. More wolves and flies. There's something there. Yeah. Yeah. That's how the fighting should be going if we had any kind of skill in this weapon. Yeah, come attack me. Okay, at least now we should be able to do a suicide run on that. It's just faster that way and then slowly picking off these creatures. Okay, knights. Knights. Diego. Okay, I'm not letting you eat the knights. Wolf should not be a problem. Timing's a bit off. Oh, ho ho ho. Yeah, it was coal. I thought it was a rune stone. Ah, crap. I mean, blank rune stone. Still very useful. We haven't been seeing those, and they're, in fact, at the moment they seem to be the most limiting factor in the rune creation. Probably
Nothing
intended,
there.
but still. Okay, let's talk to Diego.
Hey, I thought you were dead.
Yeah, so I was. But now I'm back, and I'm trying to prove that the dragons are really here.
Who are you doing that for?
I work for Lord Hagen. With the help of the paladins, the dragons can be stopped.
The paladins? Let me tell you something. After I managed to flee from here, I went to Corinus. I wanted to warn the paladins about the dragons. Heaven knows why I even tried. That puffed up Lothar didn't even listen to me, and certainly didn't let me talk to Lord Hagen. Instead, they sent me back here with the expedition. So don't talk to me about paladins.
The important thing is to stop the dragons as long as there's still time, no matter who helps us achieve that.
Stop them? We should get our asses out of this valley as long as we still have time for that. Say, how did you manage to get across the pass? I thought that it was swarming with orcs.
There's a path through the abandoned mine which isn't held by orcs.
That's good to know. Then I will head for Corinus before long. I've got a few old accounts to settle there.
What about the 2 dead knights in front of your hideout?
They met their doom during a fight with a group of snappers. Well, the Valley of Mines has its own rules. I told them so, but they wouldn't listen to me.
What do I need to know about the valley?
Since the fall of the barrier, a few things have changed around here. The orcs are now in charge. We humans are nothing but fodder for the true rulers of the valley, the dragons. Stay away from anything that is stronger than you, and avoid everything that resembles a dragon.
Can you teach me something?
Sure, what would you like to know?
Dexterity and strength, yeah. No, not useful.
Listen, I need this proof.
All right, I'll help you if I can, but I'm not gonna stick my neck out for anyone.
I'm traveling on behalf of Garand. He needs to know how much ore has been mined so far.
And then he will give you the proof you want?
That's right. So, can you tell me anything about it?
There are 4 chests of ore here in the back of the cave. Silvestro's people mine them. Garand is welcome to come and get them, but I won't be here then.
How did you come by the ore?
I was with Silvestro's group. We had been prospecting for several days when Silvestro suddenly became nervous. He said that we should take the ore to a safe place. Well, since I was planning to skedaddle anyway, I volunteered to hide the ore. And that was lucky for me, because the scrapers met with a few mine crawlers, and none of them survived.
Let's go together.
To the pass? Why not? You go first. You've only just come from there. But don't even think about going too close to the castle or to the orc wall. Also, we need to avoid all fortified camps of the paladins. I have just escaped from one, and I don't intend to go back toiling in one of the mines. And it goes without saying that we're not going near any dragons. Let me know when you're ready.
I don't think we want to go yet. We want to at least talk to the third group. Probably even the castle. But we could use Diego as a aid in the fighting.
How's it going?
Let me know when you want to get started.
We'll let it go for now. But when we leave, certainly I could leave with the others. Mana and health. 4 boxes more. So that's 6 total. Hopefully the last group has fared better. Where exactly is this? It should be sort of in the middle. Yeah, it's fairly far away from getting out of here. And if we can't, yeah, it's probably not a good idea to take Diego with us, unless he's some kind of immortal. Yeah, then it would be a great idea. Shit. To start luring them somehow. Please move. Okay, that should give us enough space here so we can attack the rest one on one. And the goddamn wolves. Ah, crap. Rather kill the flies than the wolves. our goal still is the cabin, which means we should head north. And there's orcs. More wolves. Be wargs too. That would be trouble. They're wargs. Sort of means we can't go there. There should be water for us. Wondering the slide down. What the hell is that? Oh my god, swamp sharks. Oh shit. Swamp sharks in the first games were basically fairly slow creatures, not too much to worry about, but spells, normal weaponry didn't do shit to them. Absolutely nothing. Waste of time. We were very late in the game before we found a way to basically harm them. Even then they are quite good at evading. We were best off trying to bypass the wargs. So, problem here is that this path leads to the orc city. As the orc shaman, it could be friendly even. We did make an orc shaman friend. I don't want to save here, this is very risky now. Very risky. Fireballs. Yeah, this is still basically the orc city. We could try the sharks. I don't want to drop down, but crap! Where are the others? Jesus Christ, they're fast. Yeah, if we drop there, we're dead. We're more or less ending in the where we want to end. Just want to bait the sharks. What is that? I've seen those before. Lizard. I have no idea. Are they better than orcs? Worse than orcs? Ooh, okay. This is where we want to go. Yeah. It looks more or less intact. So, positive first impressions on it would be exactly what we need. Raw steel. And probably nothing else. $30 arrows, 54 gold. I think this was pretty much a bonus place, even in Gothic 1. Nothing of real importance. Okay. Could we possibly have a location to rest in? That's the question here. We are in a much better position to engage a lot of things. What are those? Meat bugs.
Nothing to be had there.
Again, didn't expect anything from this. Did orc controlled area or what? Seems no one's really in control of it. Rats and field raiders. That's actually fairly good. My biggest worry was that it was some kind of a orc outpost. Clearly it isn't. You feel refreshed. Well, I don't know. Apparently we feel refreshed. It's human. Goblins, field raiders. Excellent. Convict. Water and an old coin. Where the hell did you come from? Oh crap. I guess rats have solidarity. I know the raider is coming too. Okay. Where's the bed? Is there a bed here? Oh my god, there's a bed. Ah, that's a huge relief. Gold lockpick arrows. Fairly well in line with what I expected from this. It was basically someone selling arrows here. Cavalorn. Okay. I think he was in the mercenary camp. Either way, we have a very good base of operations now here. What is that? It's a paladin, isn't it?
Halt in the name of Inos. I am Marcos, Paladin of the King. Say what you want and speak the truth.
A chosen of Inos always speaks the truth.
Forgive me, Reverend Magician. I did not realize with whom I was speaking.
Yes, all right, never mind.
If I am permitted to ask, what brings you to this area?
I come from Garand. He needs to know how much ore is ready for transport.
Tell Garon that I had to leave the mining site because the orc attacks became too intense. I tried to reach the castle with a few people, but I am the only survivor. I have stored the ore safely. There are 4 chests. Go to Garon and report that to him. Tell him I will guard the ore with my life, but I don't know how long it will be before the orcs find me here. Tell him to send me some support.
I'll let him know. How's the situation?
I shall hold out, and I hope that Garon will send me support soon.
Okay. Surprise fast ending to our search. Now we have everything we needed. So going to the old mine would have been a waste of time, but we do probably want to go there. Worthless crap. By the way, the mere fact that we have a place we can rest now, that's the most important thing. Probably let's just start bombarding with fireballs at this point. Go rest, bombard fireballs, go rest, fireballs. I'm not gonna do that now. Oh, we might as well report the. Or should we? I'm mainly thinking of. We might want to make a land path and clear it to the fortress so we don't have to take the long way around. We can rest here. It depends on how many orcs we would have to get rid of. We do want to go take a look at the goddamn mine too. There might be a lot of interesting things or loot there. I doubt the game would send us there without a reason. Also, the pass north might be a worthwhile place to look at. You never know what type of interesting stuff you run into. Meat bugs. Meat bugs are like some kind of weird ECM system because they attract your targeting, so you can't attack the actually dangerous opponents. What is that? Swamp rat. Like a rat, except much more dangerous. I'm sort of afraid to go against the lizardmen. They sort of look like they might not be too much affected by fire. And if we encounter something like that, it's basically game over. Either way, I do want to take a look here. If we could really clear up a little bit of a path here, that would make things so much more convenient. Especially if we need to escape from this place. And we do. With Diego. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Probably an orc warrior though. Yeah. Oh crap. I don't want to touch the meat bug, thanks. Oh crap. I'm trying to lure it toward the paladin. Won't work anymore. Yeah, I need to hit the guy 100 times, he needs to hit me like 2 times. Fair fights. We need something more. Wonder if summoning is the answer then. It has to be something. We just can't do enough damage. You'd have to have a huge pool of magic to be able to just burn through an enemy like that. Probably even 2 hits from a summoned creature, so it would do more damage, making it more mana efficient way to fight. I'm just assuming though, but the 75 damage from Fireball isn't that much. I mean, our damage if we do a critical hit is probably around the same figure. So a proper warrior plus summoned kind would probably need 2 hits at most to do the same damage. And but I'm not quite sure what the mana costs are. I'm not sure how it works. Is there a limit to how many things you can summon, or can you just spawn summons, drink potions, spawn summons? I mean, what kind of tactics does the game allow? Maybe it's 1 summon per type or something like that. Too much unknown factors at the moment. But I can't see combat spells alone being all that smart. Could kill the flies. We're gonna do this fighting crap, we might as well do it with Diego. Let's just record our success. We can do this some other time. There has to be something related to the actual recovery of the crates. Just knowing that there's 10 crates out there isn't gonna do anyone any good.
Nobody will learn anything from me as if I didn't have enough problems.
Hmm, Can I tell the others that I find Diego?
If he doesn't see that I can't help it.
Does it make any difference?
What are your plans?
I shall return. I will wait for a while, but now that Gorn is free, it is more than necessary that
If you think so.
I hope that Lord Hagen will recognize.
Well then, have a...
You just have to listen.
Hey!
They're cool, they don't need me in any way, they'll probably escape, and I'll escape with Diego.
Justice will prevail in the end.
So, what next? Are you gonna give me my proof, or are we gonna have to get the ore back to you here? That's not gonna work, it would be suicide. It would be much better to try to get them out of here, out of the valley, when the orcs aren't aware of them. If we bring them here, we'll just box them in with the rest.
And there's more, believe me. Everything is still quiet. But that can change quickly.
Is that a hint? Either way, sport.
Nobody ever asks me.
No idea, you tell me.
That's nothing.
I talked to Fayeth.
What has he got to tell me?
His people have mined 2 chests of ore.
2 chests? I don't need 2 chests. I need 200!
He wants me to tell you that he needs more men.
What? I'm supposed to send even more men to certain death? He can forget it!
Can't rely on that.
About Silvestro's mining site.
Did you go see him? Did you talk to him?
Everyone's dead there. They were surprised by mine crawlers.
What about the ore? Do you know how much they've mined?
They managed to secure a few chests first. They're in a cave, along the path from the castle to the mining site.
Damn!
Things possible.
Those were a lot of good men. May Innos have mercy on their souls.
I wouldn't have done that.
I've met Marcos.
And? What does he have to report? How much ore does he have for us?
4 chests. He's left the mining site to take the ore to safety. Now he's guarding the chests in a small valley behind the lines of orcs. He's asking for reinforcements, however.
Watch out who you
What?
tell what.
Only 4 chests, and he left his mining site? Damn! That isn't good.
You have to
And
feel
now he
sorry
wants
for
more
the poor
men?
guy.
Well, fine. I'll send him 2 people. Damn! What's going on out there?
You already
Has
know what
Beliar
I
himself come to wipe us out? My men are almost all dead, and with the bit of ore we have, we can't even stop one orc, let
Nobody
alone an
ever asked
army!
me.
This expedition is doomed to
You
failure.
don't have to tell me that.
What about the letter for Lord Hagen?
We have 10 crates of ore on the whole, and we've lost twice as many good
Innos
men.
deals out
You
fair
shall
punishment.
have your letter. Lord Hagen must
really
hear
think?
of this. This valley is cursed. Evil abides here.
No idea, you tell me.
What are you planning to do now?
I've tried
Nobody ever asks
everything.
me.
You're my only hope now. You and that Lord Hagen will send me reinforcements. We'll continue to stand firm and pray to Innos that he won't leave us despondent in this dark
Who
hour.
wants to know?
He probably will.
That's nothing
That
new.
explains why everyone involved here in our group of friends is basically planning to get the hell out of here, and so it seems these guys have no chance. But that doesn't mean they should abandon this
Why haven't I heard about
forces
this
without a fight.
Same old thing all over again.
Yeah, the longer they can basically keep it in
Only
less of a
Innos
fortress,
decides
it
what's
will
right or
become
wrong.
for the enemy.
That's nothing new.
Not that it matters much if you can't go on the offensive, but yeah, what is Snapper's Claw? Claws of a particularly powerful sniper. I have no idea what that
You don't
means.
have to ask me that.
I don't intend to leave here yet. I more or less intend to go back to the last mining group site we encountered.
I'm not touching that. Let's wait and see what
Use it as a base to try to reach the actual location where the last mining group was supposed to get their ore. It's overrun by orcs, sure, but it's I need to see what's here. What are our options? What kind of places there are here for you to explore? What's the opposition there? That sort of thing. At the moment, it's a bit rough.
Don't say you didn't know that. That'll only cause more trouble. That was quite obvious.
North, northwest, and west. Depending on what the wider area on the western edge means, this could be a fairly short trip, but even then we'll have to go meet with Diego again and get the hell out, so
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
it'll take its time. Either way, we're done for now. I do want to talk to this guy here. Gold for Brutus. Brutus' partner Den made off with 200 gold in Anjam jewelry. Den wanted to try and cross the path. Okay, we haven't actually met him or his body, so yeah, leave that for later. Very likely we should meet up with him or find his corpse.
Exactly what I said.
Either way,
Who said
that's
that?
not too big of a problem.
I'm not touching that. It can't go on like this forever. Believe that?
We don't even need to rest here. We can easily reach the little cabin with the magic we have.
You hardly
I do want to see have these guys already escape here.
You should have known better.
Hey!
They probably will stay here as long as I'm here to provide these services. Okay. Heading out for another run, I suppose. This should be one of the last, though. There's very little reason to come back here. I do want to, so we'll end here. I do want to test one other thing. What exactly happens if we go to the ancient demon tower? So this is the ancient demon tower. This is a much worse place than the castle to start off from. I suppose, now we know. It wasn't called Demon Tower in the first game, so I didn't make the connection immediately. It was the Necromancer's Tower or something like that.
These days. I hardly know what to believe anymore. I couldn't get away with that.
We don't need to rest now either, but I think I'd rather rest now. And since we are very likely just gonna get out of here soon, might want to place our last remaining lockpicks. How many do we have? Still, no, that's Lurker Claws. I don't think we have too many. We've used up quite a lot, and there hasn't been many replacements. Again, I wish this game had separate inventory for keys. Not too much of a problem if your game has a handful of them, but it looks like we have dozens already. We have 11 keys, so... Nine. Fish, glacier quartz, mana essence, arrows, and rope. So nothing of importance. We're definitely on our last. It's two. Each dagger, 25 gold. Okay, as I said, okay, I'm not being here. I mean, if we're gonna leave.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
This. Notes. Yeah, the expedition to the Valley of Mines failed. We suffered many losses. The survivors are trapped in the castle surrounded by orcs. We have been attacked by dragons many times. They have devastated the lands around the castle. With Innocent's help, we shall prevail until reinforcements arrive. Sortie is impossible. Hey, Innos, keep us all. No, that's not the notes. White lies. Okay. It's something about blood, using the bloodline venom. Maybe even learning to extract them without paying for the learning. Well, lockpicks, a potion. Look like a magical potion, so it could be a permanent boost potion. Probably not. I don't particularly want to lockpick these. We don't have that many, and these are very typical loot we can get from them. So if we want to come back here later, we can just use the teleporter thing. Hopefully. Not sure if it works outside the valley though. Either way.
I don't believe this is
Back to the exploration. I suppose we could just teleport to the tower. It's basically undefended at this point. At the same time, yeah, at the same time, I'm not sure what would be the best way to reach. maybe go north from here instead of south. Well, we'll figure out something.